Who trapped my log? You. Poof it. Move it, Buster. I got a base tour to do. Help. Don't let me grief the base. Don't let me grief it. Don't let me grief. Hey, buddy. What's up, y'all? Right on time, Dom. Right on time. You're only 54 seconds late. I think we have our culprit, T-Black. Got him red-handed. If you give me your XP bottles, I won't get you in trouble. Oh, he's in chat. Din! Yo, bro. This guy? Really good. Really good at RV there yet. I swear if this leaks, bruh. VP info does not have pearls on. I don't even have the cords in the top left of my own screen right now. Anyways, here we are. The great Cyberfart city of 2B2T. It's only been a few days since I showed it off last. You're in a car. It's bustling. It's a bustling city. I'll turn off the tracers for a bit more immersion. Look at it. The technological advancements of Fart Clan. Unattainable. What is this build over here? My music is really quite loud, isn't it? Let me tap out and turn it down. It's good stuff, but... This is a golf course, I believe, built by Taco. And we're standing on hole 9. Speaking of golf courses, have any of you guys played golf with your friends? You guys remember that game? Who? Asked. Thank you so much, No. Any mods in chat? W game. What do you guys say? We get some Fart Clan golf with your friends going sometime soon. It's classic. I pulled it out with some IRLs the other day. Don't make me do spleef. So, Moogle's, not today, Moogle. Not today. He's not stepping on F3 today. That was a close one. No, guys, please don't make me play spleef. All right. Oh, great. They're dropping all of the chords in chat. Now, this is actually a clue to the coordinates. If you guys can figure out this clue. Anyways. This golf course looks incredibly difficult. Also, I'm pretty sure there's no golf balls in Minecraft, so I don't know. Is that Jack Black? Oh, hey, Taco, what's up? I was just admiring your cape. Yep, that's Jack Black. No, we're not going to do a poll or a prediction or anything. It's useless. Meaningless. Anyways. I think he's still working on building it. Where's hole number 1? Do you just like throw items? Is that how it goes? And then you like go over here. You like throw it again. You're supposed to use sniffer eggs or something? This is creepy. Hole 2. Wait, what's this? Make sure to adjust how far you look up. 6, 7. Any lost block is a 1-stroke. If you in a water hazard, you play out of it. Watch this. No! Great, it's in the sand. Oh, great, I'm glitching out. I can't even move anymore. Great, Housemaster Patch Bamboo again. Awesome. Awesome, I'm stuck here. I can't go anywhere. I can't even do the rest of my stream. Well, we'll have to play this sometime. There needs to be a more... What the hell? Oh, I see. This is all just a ploy by Taco for people to throw their best items. Like maybe they're playing with kits, and if they fall in here, they get trapped into his dupe stash underneath. And that's how he gets rich. I like your thinking, Taco. Okay, this is new. The Arc de Triomphe. It's huge. This was not... Swisher did not freehand this. He stole this from Space Valkyria. He mined up each block and replaced it here. I actually did the trees myself, and I'm very proud of them. Oh yeah, this is nice. Anybody have any contacts with Team No Trees by chance? Just completely separate conversation. But yeah, this is sick. Perfect. Okay, I was gonna save the best for last, but I can't wait any longer. This build right here is the best for last, even though it's not last, because Fart Corp breezing out the whole server. You know, they say in Fart Clan proverbs, if you make a wish and toss it into the fan, it spreads across the server and your wish will come true. I don't need shaders. I could try turning off full bright. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how the slums are looking. Couple of new additions. What is that? What is this? Bro, the technological advancement of Fart Clan is untouchable. Holy tech. Oh my. Oh my goodness. They even got those blocks in there. Okay, this looks crazy. This looks crazy, bro. No interior yet, but it's still, like, is there any space up top, or is it just supposed to look like, yeah, okay, yeah. Wow. The controls. This is Nady's build? I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, it's kind of normal. Kind of just like You know, we're not 12 anymore, buddy. Yeah. But he'll learn. He'll learn. I'm sorry, this is amazing. I still love this build. They added some layers. They added some floors. We need like a bubble column elevator or something. Or maybe there's not supposed to be interiors. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of proppy, but that's just fine. I thought that door was a creeper for a sec. How we looking in here? Not many additions. We got Hubert. Hi, Hubert. All right, they've continued to keep the work up on this thing. Is this Din's build? Din's hanging out inside of it right now. Let's get a closer look. Whoa. Space pad, bro. Nice space pad. This reminds me of like the igloos in Club Penguin that you would like invite your internet girlfriend over to show off your puffles and stuff. Before you go and try to tip the iceberg, which never worked. Oh yeah. Alright, see you soon, Chris. Yeah, I need to make a room for the redstone for sure. But I like the exposed redstone too. I mean, like, if anything, you can still like build on top of it, but leave some of the redstone exposed just to add to the mechanical vibes of the place. Blue! What's up? All right, now we are on to Fartlink. What's Fartlink? This is brand new. So we'll go inside. Oh, it's cold in here. This one's a work in progress. Perhaps this is like a station for public transit. There is that metro sign over there. It's like Neuralink, but puts farts in your brain. Check the roof. Oh. Oh. We're using superior technology, space tech, to log the data from all the other players on the server and take their assets. Oh. Duh. What's up? Alright, we got a good bit of new names on the board. Poofet wanted me to read his. Where is he punching? I don't see his over here. Yeah, a bunch of new names. Aphex! I mean, Kuza! Are you actually the CU140 account? Is that you, or are you just like her secretary? Who does the anime chick at every single fart base? Bro, I know. This, and he's not talking about this chick. He's talking about this one. It's Prophet. So, I don't know. I think we're going to have a Fart Clan meeting. Deliberate a bit about, you know, different players' status within the group. Following Prophet's actions of making this again. And then trapping my log before stream. Now I'm just playing. I love it. It looks nice. It looks nice next to this one too. We're using weeb power to generate electricity for this thing. See, look, that's where it's coming from. So very, very good use of that. Oh, I like this. The honeycomb blocks, little sponge in there. Some gold nugget bricks. Texturing is crazy. Maybe Texas. Maybe. You helping us extend roads today? Nope, I'm going on my own road. Maybe after stream. Okay, actually, no. Real talk, guys. I know I've been... Hi. I know I've been talking about League of Legends a lot lately. What are the odds I, after stream, start a new stream and I play a few rounds on the stream? I don't know. It's just an idea. Ooh, nice. No evil maps in here, right? I think this is Aphex's house. Nice. Cyberpunk? Surely it's nothing mean in here. Is it these Mikey sniffers? Yes! Every time any member that comes through to a Fart Clan base gets a free goodie bag of Mikey's sniffers, which is awesome. He definitely didn't plant chips inside of these eggs that will court exploit your base. What does it say? Cyberpunk 2077, game of the century. Is that true? Hi, Blizzin. Okay, Blue says ew. T-Black doesn't like the idea. Witherdom likes it. It is true. Witherdom was my last friend. Ooh. Ooh. This is another clue. This is another clue for the coordinates of this base. If you can solve this puzzle, you'll get the chords. Ooh. I like the window pane effect. Look at the little plushy pillows in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are these? Now, surely one of these are going to be secretly signed, right? Surely one of them is going to be secretly signed. Damn it. Okay, let me preface this poll for League by letting you guys know it would be after our regularly programmed base hunting. Copenhagen's Metro. Build close. Close? Like, he's almost done? Diarrhea Station. Yo! He actually mapped out the base. Wow. This is sick as hell. Let's do Spleef. Okay, let me check out these last few builds. These are the last few builds I gotta do. Moondust beer? A ice cream? Yo! Nice. Shout out to Pa. I thought that was Back to the Future for a sec. Nice, bro. Incredible. Thanks for coming through, Prophet. I appreciate you. This is nice. Oh, this is like a little club of sorts. Hi, Shino. Is this your build? Oh, it must be. Whip. Oh yeah, maybe a little coffee bar during the day. Turns into like a little speakeasy at night. Little club action. Oh, this is the golf course entrance. Burning Sands Golf Course. Peepo. This is made by Peepo? Doesn't say. That's cute. Oh, was this the entrance the whole time? I'm so confused. Help. I'm lost. Did Taco just take over this? Oh, it's where you buy tickets. I don't have a ticket yet. Let me, one, please. One ticket, please. Oh, that's the ticket. Ooh. Taco's Gulfstream 5. I like the gold helmet. Trident. This is an excellent kit, my friend. I could go without the golden carrots, but hey, to each their own. Preston! Look what I just found! Sparks of Hell, I appreciate you, bro. Welcome on in, Raiders. Preston, how was your stream, man? Okay, we still never found the start. Oh, it must be right here where all the signs are that say it's the start. And welcome. Ooh, that's gonna be signed books. See you, buddy. Peace. What's up? All right, now we're talking. Signed books galore. Ooh. Where are they? By Taco. 3 hidden Burning Sands books. Ooh. Burning Sands. Fart Clan's secret book. Keep as a single copy. No way. But I want them. I want them both. Nice, Preston. We'll see you here, man. I'm about to die back. But I guess we should do one round of spleef. If I must. Hey, you guys. Spleef time. Let's do this. We'll wait like a good at least 30 seconds. No. No. Oh, wrong kit. That's fine. I claim this build as my own. Oh, wow. A lot of people showed up. Oh, brother. Let me just put this away, and I'll do a countdown. I'll do a countdown here in a sec, okay? Stop. Wow, we got a bunch of people. 1, 2, 3. Willie Goat's here. Stash Bros. Okay, we're all in a different corner. I'm gonna count off in chat. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Spleef! Go. I'm playing very defensively right now. Playing very defensively. I have Elytra on. I'm not supposed to use that. It's not helping. It's not helping. Die. Don't let me do it. Boing. Okay, mine up. Kill Shino. Yes. Kill T-Black. No, he's gonna be talking about it for. Yes. Now die. Wait, I'm the king now. Look at me. Yes. You can't touch what you can't see. No. No. Think about the children. No. Wait, I'm the king. I just realized. If I just hide in a corner and I look the other way, they don't even know I'm... How is it always T Black and Stash Bros? Unlucky. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. No! Who's it gonna be? Copenhagen and Stash Bros on the top of the line right now. Stash Bros forfeits that floor. Copenhagen following him. We got Cope, Din, T Black. T Black is down. Cope and Din. At some point, Stash Bros fell, it looks like. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Who won? GG's, everybody. GG's. Good fun. Good fun. T Black just activated the Basalt reproducer machine. Let's watch it work. Stash Bros, good to see, bro. There it goes. There it goes. It's so cool. The Spleef Arena. One of the trademark builds of the Fart Clan fam. It's lovely. And then any extra basalt you can just toss into this chest over here. All right, thanks for playing with me, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Not a single vote for the League stream? You're lying. Who's punching me? He's probably punching me because he wants me to play League. Yo, Pighead! I'll rock that. I'll rock that when we go base hunting. All right. Speaking of base hunting, it is time to get our stuff together. Yo, I still have that Godfield map. We got to make a fresh shulker. Not yet, T Black. Not yet. I will let you kill me back to my bed when it's time, though. Okay, put that in there. Any spare crafting tables in the direct vicinity? Surely at least up here. There we are. Okay. Auto armor off. Auto disconnect off. Perfect. Okay. I'm about to log in if you want to give the map art. Yeah, Nady, I can do that. Wait. All right, Nady says that he's logging in right now. Don't punch me off yet. Nady will be very sad. Oh wait, I can just give the map art to T Black, and he can give it to you, so I don't have to wait. Totem? A good idea. That's for Nady. And don't kill me yet! Don't kill me yet! I have to say one more thing. As I was actually just about to I was about to press F3. Moogle's in my room. Where are we? Somewhere lost. Somewhere lost. Oh, this is where we are. Don't say easy. Don't say easy in chat. Surely I stashed an E-chest somewhere nearby, right? I mean, surely it wouldn't make any sense. Easy. Got you, Nady. Celestial Bluetooth. Yo, Pablo. Okay, we are going to rock this stuff. We are going to put our helmet back in there. And we're going to wear our pig head today. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a League of Legends stream right after stream today. I don't know. So I just kind of realized, like, I don't need you guys. Mostly. And I think a more broad community like the League of Legends players would be a bit more my speed. You know, I kind of already found every dupe stash on 2B. There's none left anyway. I'm just kind of hunting my own trails at this point. Just doing finding whatever spacebar sets up for me prior to stream. Brother, all right, look at us. We could take on the world. Bro, the League community sucks. People are so toxic for no reason. I know, and that's what I wanted from the 2B community, but you guys are so nice. So, I don't care anymore. Okay, if I open up my map, will it leak my cores? Let's find out together. Nope. Okay, there was that southwest activity here. Although, based on how it's like widening out here, it kind of looks like they're more... No, maybe it's the guy from going from here. And then there's this 1.12. And then... Which direction do I need to go? Let's just get some more intel from these trails. Fulbright's coming back on. Prepare your eyes. Cheers! No, I'm trolling. I'm trolling Celestial Bluetooth. But on the real, I have been getting more into it. So I figure if I'm going to be playing after stream anyway, could do it on stream. It might be kind of good for me to like stay locked in and like give comms about like what I'm doing. What was that? I'm turning on ESP really fast. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Moogle is charging under my desk. It's fine, Journey. I don't care anymore. I already ran Kona's back in 2021, so computer's already doomed. Doomed to bits. Okay, so as we continue on, it kind of looks like this isn't being followed right now. This northbound 1.12, but there's a bunch of newer activity coming in and out of it. We'll see if any of them stick by the time we get to the end. Yeah, no, it's being followed again. At least there's a portal nearby. All right, what else is there to talk about? Squeaks made a new video of just, it's not even him making a new video, he just uploaded a VOD of him playing Mario 64, and it really took me back to my roots. He's so cozy, he's so good. Abyss is the ratted one? Not Konas? Oh yeah, you're right. And we are relatively close to a milestone right now. And so that's why we're seeing a jumble of activity, even though we're kind of far. But as you make some distance away from the milestone, I'm just hoping to get lucky. We're still kind of in the same range we found Krem 10's base. So maybe we'll find like a bunch of 1.19 activity somewhere. Something like that. Nah, I don't really care about the political and economical state of the world right now. I'd rather talk about doubloons, sunken treasure, things of that nature. Same trail as last night? No, I forgot. I didn't give you guys an update on that. Yikes! Someone dropped a nuke on this place. All for a dungeon chest. Okay, speaking of 2B politics, and to answer any questions about our trail last night. I just shoved a nuke up my pussy. Any other questions? Hey, C6 4S is on right now. No, I'm just playing. But I did get to the end of that nether trail late last night. It was like 5 a.m. for me. And all I gotta say is I'm glad I didn't pull up on stream. And I will give you guys an update on that in a couple weeks to a month. Enough said. It is a bunch of 1.19 activity around here. Like sneaking on the 1.12, but it's fat trails. So you stream you flying in a straight line and do all the tight shit off stream. Well, if yes. It's troublesome. It's troublesome trying to be rich guy on 2B2T but also stream everything. That's troublesome. Especially when you're following a new version of a trail. Everybody's active. Everybody's watching. Everybody knows somebody. So everybody already, you know? Yoki, welcome back in the mix, man. How you doing today? You know, we've always had this idea of like having a stash that we make on stream. And then that's where we like live and re-gear and all of the little quirky things that we find. We just bring there on stream. I really should do that. Like, don't just keep mass amounts of building mats and everything there. But kind of introduce it as a part of the stream experience. I should have done that as part of what we're doing here with this series. That would have been really nice. We kind of did that with Riverdick, the base, back when the server first updated. Remember, we would like find map arts and then we would hang them up. I'm just laying low right now, Den. Bro, do you play any other games besides Super 2T? I'm glad you asked. Yeah, I'm really good at golf with your friends. I'm really, really good at Peak. Oh yeah, Pokemon Platinum. Forget about that one. Golf with DN. Why did my girlfriend just text me? I'm so gassy tonight. I'ma die when I get home. Ugh. Shout out Farkland! Let's go. Let's go. Get her in there. That's a W for Farkland. Don't out her fart business. Blue. That's a curious thing coming from you. What's up, Demon Skull? Yeah, she's like the first lady. I'm like the president. Your iron exception? Oh wait, I read that wrong. Doesn't it get boring for you? You're playing 2B for at least 4 to 5 years now. Yeah, I'm bored as shit, so I haven't found anything. Montreal, how you doing, man? I've been playing since 2019 and still here. You can never quit 2B. It's like drugs. Oh, you can quit 2B. But you can never leave. Don't do what? Our inventory feels so clear and so clean. I quit 2B right after griefing a world border monument. I got kind of closure then. Wait, Hollow, have you been in my stream a while? I think I used to know somebody who did that same thing. I'm forgetting his name. What was his name? It was like a big deal when he griefed some world border that hadn't been griefed in a super long time. It was like Paz Z or something. Or Negsy? I found something of his. Oh, I'm spacing his name so hard right now. Would you rather be a pirate, cowboy, or samurai? Well, I mean, in reality and actuality, I am all three, obviously. But, if I genuinely had to pick. So if you're a samurai, you have to live by some, you have to abide by some really hardcore rules. Really hardcore. Out of those three, they live the most disciplined lifestyle. And I don't think that any samurais are really like, I think they have like honor to something. They're like fighting for their nation or cause. Whereas the pirate and the cowboy are the two, they're more like lawless bastards. Remind me about Ronin. Isn't Ronin like a mythical legend? Or was he real? No E-flies on 2B at the moment. There's like a bouncy fly for the highway. But overworld E-fly, nothing besides pitch 40. And I mean, I can turn on this button and it automatically shoots fireworks for me, but nothing like control-wise or anything. Yeah, poop E-fly. Hollow must have been the one who paused. Hollow must have been the one who griefed pause. I remember griefing a huge SpongeBob themed park. No! Griefing a milestone. Low blow. Really punching down with that one. Anyways, back to the important conversation. There's also fart fly, but that's pretty gatekept. Well, yeah. Also, there's allegations about fart fly. And its like relation to fart link or whatever. I don't get it. I think that it's all just hearsay. But we're almost there, Dr. Pump. It's the lowest hanging fruit for me. Yeah, Hollow is just on their knees, just like eating rotten fruit from the ground. It's awesome. Ronin are masterless samurai due to disgrace, betrayal, or death. Ooh. That sounds about right. But there's and then talking about cowboys and pirates. Thing with pirates is like on the surface I'd pick pirate. Because of just I'm doing Sky Pirate business right now. The vibe of it all, the 7 seas. Just following the wind. Pillaging and plundering. All the sights and sounds of the world. But in actuality, you're kind of... I feel like pirates are just suffering all the time. At least the pirates in my head. I'm like new gen pirates, not so much, but they're kind of like just evil as shit. I'm not that evil. You got scurvy to deal with and every other illness in the book. Dono Wall? Release the Fart Clan files? Yo, MP4 Hex, Pokemon in. Chillin'. We're trying to decide... Or I'm trying to decide if I'd rather be a pirate, a cowboy, or a samurai. We've kind of already delved into samurai. We just kind of finished up the pirate biz. Have you read One Piece? Those pirates are cool. Well, yeah, like those pirates are cool. And there's Samurai Champloo, which is cool. But in reality, we gotta think realistically here. Cowboys might be the move because you still kind of get the lawless lifestyle of a pirate. Unfortunately, you are landlocked, but I feel like you're battling less illness and just a less difficult life. And the crime that you do, it doesn't have to be as violent as pirates. I feel like pirates have way more violent crimes. Whereas cowboy, you can kind of be more of a silver tongue. I guess maybe as a pirate, you could be a silver tongue too. Anyways, good question. I'm trying to create a comic series, still writing the story out. Ooh, it's like that one line in Handlebars. He's like, me and my friends are platypus. Me and my friends made a comic book. And guess how long it took? I can't do anything that I want, cause look. Good song. I made a comic book when I was in 4th grade. And it was just one. It was just one thing when I was drawing in class instead of doing my work. Server's dying, by the way. But it was about a finger. It was about a finger, and there was like a butcher guy that was all crazed. And he ended up chopping off his own finger, and then the finger came to life, and it was like a superhero. Very heavily inspired by Captain Underpants. Paul, are you on the list? See, that's the issue with you, Chris. That's the issue with you. It is just so obvious how biased you are against me and my Fart Clan coalition that it's just like, it's just so obvious how fake it is, everything that you're saying and asking. And you ask things in such a condescending way. It doesn't even make any sense. You're asking me if I'm part of some arbitrary list? Like, be so for real. I mean, there's actually serious stuff that you can ask about. Shout out Kid Named Finger. Wait, I think I've done that before, T-Black. I forget what it does. My cat is meowing his head off. I could let him back in. I'm not so pressed about leaking these cords. I bet you smell like Upgurt. Really? Someone pin that. I also like your name. Cow shit. Alright, I guess I'll open my door for my cat. Let's like disconnect and reconnect. I don't know why he's so insane. Hi, Moogle. There, you saw him. Hi, Moogle. He's gonna try to jump onto my keyboard. Hi, buddy. He's gonna try to rip out my mic while he's at it. Hi, buddy. It's such a not good spot when you go right there, Moogle. Can you mind? You mind? I'm about to pull up, Moogle. What is this? There's mining over there. The underground thing. Thank you so much, Moogle. Thank you so much, buddy. This, you guys like this? Is this what you wanted? I could see your eyes in the reflection of his cores. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a sign that said something. Moogle, you're debilitating. You're debilitating me. This is awesome. I wish the stream was just your cat. Look, I can't even... Hi, buddy. We're just loading a bit more area. There might be more of a build nearby. I think those signs were probably down where that chest and those furnaces were at. Another bed over here. It's like a lot of people are setting their beds right here. Are we? Oh, it's because we found ourselves back onto the highway. That's where we are. We're on the highway right now. I didn't even realize. I forgot what quad we're in. Moogle strikes again. He's literally just running laps. Buddy. There he goes. All right. Well, I guess we don't want to be on this side of the highway, though. This is the side of the highway that we found that other dude's base. We want to be on this side. We have to keep pushing north. Moose! How you doing, man? Also, 12 you, welcome on in. Pull to kick non-builder Steve from Fart Clan and invite Moogle. Get real. Yeah, let's just try that. I'll just start stream at Fart Clan. I'll walk away from my computer and I'll let Moogle just do whatever he wants. Let's try that then. Working? Wait, Moose, what do you do for work? The bill has passed with unanimous support. What is this? Cute. Seems to be daytime because there's not a bunch of monsters spawning around me. I'll still keep my distance from these signs. Welcome to the farm of Poo Poo and Pee Pee Man. I use my own poo poo as fertilizer. LOL. 1st of March 2020. Help yourself, fellow traveler. Thank you. Need any coal? Yo, this guy's loaded with coal. Awesome. We're not inviting this guy to Fart Clan. Do I have signs? Do I have oak? We do. We have oak. Okie dokie pokey. What the hell? Okay. It's one way to do things. Damn, this guy doesn't need anything. Extra sign, make sure it's on. We're just gonna line it up right with the rest of this dude's signs. I feel like it just fits. Oh my goodness, the legend counting. Big ups to counting. The legend. The legend of counting, as I'm sure you all know, has been going on for nearly a year. I forget, what was the day? What was the day we have to end? Counting went out of his way to check and tell us, and I still forgot. No, don't tell me it's today. Well, about a year ago, counting first came into my chat. After being banned from many other streams. Without any question. He had no home. I took him under my wing. I mean wing. And he since has made a home here. A cozy home at that. He's a sanctioned member of the Paul Steve community. Starting at 1. On the 24th of December, there was a reset, but on the 30th of December was the real one. Okay, yeah. So we can't, thank you so much. Remember now. I'm taking a picture on my phone. So today, counting, I will request that you end at 9,111. So we still have a little bit of wiggle room. Dum 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 dum. What the frick? This is not 1.12 activity. There's deep slate on the walls, and we're half on a 1.12 trail and half not. It's not even a perfect chunk. They just started making a square somewhere. What is this about? Counting's numbers are getting so high, he's starting to glitch out. Okay, same person was pillaging this shipwreck. Wait, did somebody die there? There's a lot of items. I think he might have just dropped some shit. Yeah, he just chopped the chests. Dropped what he didn't need, I guess. Ooh, he's gonna like this biome. He's gonna like this. Okay. You pillaged some of those rock houses. Activity of creepers. Probably help if I actually had search enabled. What's up, Chai? Welcome on in. Stop, pilot. Ooh, I like this person's skin. I wish I could like click on their face and like see their skin better. Skipless streams. We might go back into the Nether. Let's solve the mystery of all this activity though. He came here, but it looks like didn't do much. Mining down here? Oh no, that's all just natural. Hello, Governor. Cattleman's Creeks, welcome on in. How you feeling today? So what happens at 9,999? Nobody knows. But when he was still in the hundreds, counting, because we've developed a relationship with counting, where I think a lot of people initially, like when the account comes through people's streams, I think people just assumed that the account was there to troll and grief their stream. But we kind of just made a pact where we request what number he ends at each stream, and then he returns when he's available in the next stream. Okay, I don't think we need to go northeast anymore. I think we need to be going west. We could throw down a portal and fly west and see if there's anything before this geared up zombie gets to us. Okay, so there might be something over here. All right, no portals or anything. Nice counting. Thank you, counting. I appreciate you, bro, and I hope you've been well. Volta, man. How have you been, man? It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming through. And Cat Girl Lana. What's up? Let us begin. And it sends us years underground. Nah. I'm not entertaining that. We just go a little bit this way. Right about here. Surely it's land here. Any good finds? Not yet today. We kicked off stream at the Fart Clan base and enjoyed that for a little bit. We've only been on the hunt for a minute. Dude, what is this? Oh man, 2v2t is so wacky. What a quirky server. Oh, man. Oh. Put one of my banners in here for fun. Favorite cyber build go? I already said it's that fan. Just that fan of that whole build is incredible. But then again, Nady's like Fart Clan flashing light. Oh. You guys ever do that thing with your phone speakers when it's like playing a song and you're like find anything good recently? Well, not last stream, but the stream before that, we found a really cool, cozy, active base of a friend of Cherry Coffin, who only met through the Southwest Cherries map art event. And the dude's base that we found is named Crem10. And he had a lot of collectibles there and a bunch of map arts and banners up. And he was super stoked that we found his base on stream. That was special. That happened like 2 streams ago. And then last night, I pulled up on a really deep trail. Miley Cyrus flowers? What I mean? What's the best gap distance for spiral, and what's your biggest spiral? It's kind of up for preference for gap distance. I think that like if you're trying to optimize, trying to find a skip or something, you want to make it just as wide as the potential portal loaded area can be. I think that's the safest thing you can do. Even though odds are pretty slim that you'll be spiraling and you just happen to spiral perfectly right around a loaded area like that. But then again, I really like, unless I'm like seriously hunting an area far out and I'm like really just trying to find a stash that way. If I'm a bit closer, just spiraling for the enjoyment of coming back and seeing what all there is around, or maybe getting lucky flying over something. If that's the case, I do it like 12 chunks. So that's why it's all loaded. You like look at the map and it's just like a nice picture. There's not all the lines in between. So it's preference. I've done like minimum 12 and I've done maximum like 75. Sky and Havlin were both here? What are we talking about? What the hell? Havlin, 4/8/2020. Wow, I found this. Joel 1000. Where's the Sky sign at? And Xerxes. It's a completely different spot. I'll put my banner down here next to Havlin. That's awesome. Wait, does T-Black not have mod? Oh, shit. Cool. Shout out all those guys. Okay, once again, we have found ourselves like on the highway. Where was that mining? It was here. What is the deal? Perhaps I need to go more northwest. Or west there. What would you say the rarest book you own is? People have asked that question a few times. And I have like a few different answers. Because I guess I'd say on paper, fundamentally, with no context of lore or anything, my book by the account 2B is probably the rarest. It's a 2-character name. It's named after the server, and it's signed to me. And I was very lucky to have acquired that before the owner of that account turned into like a bit of a scumbag. Because once he realized how valuable his account was on the server, he started asking for like big stashes from people to get signed books and stuff. Aside from that, I have a shulk of all original Tanaxis books that I got from the Acheron Goodwill trading base. Right after it was leaked, I was one of the many people that flew out there to try to pillage some of the goods. There was really nothing left behind by the time I did make it there, but I scoured through some of the dungeon chests in the area, and there was just that one shulk down there of original Tanaxis books, so that's really special. And let's see what else. I have a book by the account 123 Fly, and I'm pretty sure that's a really old account, and it was found at the interdimensional bridge. That amazing crowbar base. It's the #1 upvoted thing on the 2B Reddit. And that book is special, because like allegedly that book was used for like backdoor purposes. Because there's like a command written inside of it. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but that's what the rumors say. What happened to that place? I swear Paul only has 5 stories he keeps repeating. I have a bunch of books that are all rare in their own right. I have 2 Big Greasy Egg by Goldsdom, the original. I was so lucky last year when I acquired a copy of a Copy Etica signed book. Hell yeah. Thank you, Preston. Thank you. Yeah, what do you guys want me to say? What do you guys want me to say? I have original dupe books by Mothra's main account. That I got from his dupe stash. You should make a The Rules book. Fairly Odd Parent style. And what's the rarest item you have? I mean, books are kind of like the rarest thing you can get. We've got a few shulks of Infinity Mending Bows. That's just Infinity and Mending, which is really rare. the only way to find them naturally is from like really old, like pre-June 2016 fishing bases where they catch a fishing pole. Okay, Moogle, this is my new sweatshirt. I don't want you playing with the strings. Favorite kit? Go. Favorite kit. Honestly, it has to be the Nomad Hut kit. When Malik found the, what was it called? I almost want to say XQC, but that's not it at all. It's 3 letters. There is a Q in it, I think. He's the guy who did all the void holes around spawn. And he made a skyblock at his base. YQE. That dude had like a half dub of Nomad Hut kits. And it is all of the blocks that were used in that one video where FitMC makes a Nomad Hut kit. Or makes a Nomad Hut. Well. That thing is cool. Far Clan has it in its E-chest, I think. Yeah, I gifted one to T-Black once before. These are my favorite. I really like the... There's a kit that's extremely... I wouldn't say it's safe for work. And they're all like lewd names. There's like fully enchanted leather armor, but it's like called like nipple tassels, and the pickaxe is double-sided dildo and stuff, and it's all gold on the tools. That kit is kind of fun. But it's like any leather enchanted LARP kit. Oh no! I changed my mind on everything. I changed my mind on everything. Everything I just said, rip it out of your brain. My actual favorite kit is Zero Reese's Welcome to 2B2T kit. Yes. 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 What would your reaction be if the Farlands got found and on your map you were only 500 blocks away from the Farlands? I'd probably be like, bah! What happened to the trail from yesterday? I got to the end of it off stream. And it's under wraps for right now. But I will give you guys more information. Like a couple weeks to a month. How many strokes of rockets do you go through on an average hunt? Oh, brother. It just depends. Because if I sink my teeth into a trail and I'm really sure there's something attached to it, I'll just keep on keeping on for so long. You know, hunters nowadays will spend weeks on trails. But sometimes you don't need to use that many fireworks. And what players do that don't have many fireworks, they adapt to the situation by usually doing a spiraling strat. And so they get themselves high enough, like a couple thousand blocks in the air with fireworks, and then they use pitch 40, which is a lot slower, but it's AFK-able. And, you know, they go down and then they go up. What is this cherry tree in the middle of nowhere? Is this naturally generated? It looks like it is. Because it spawned in weird, too. There's a bunch of activity right here. What happened to stacked items and 32K stuff? They're all super reverted now. For the longest time, they have been reverted, but there were ways to kind of pull NBT data. I mean, back in 1.12, if you opened up a chest that had them in there, they would revert. I need to switch out my Elytra. But there we go. But you could bypass that by, you know, hoppering it into a dispenser and looking in it that way. And that's what we did throughout that whole Glowski find situation. And then you could use X carry to transport them without reverting them. And then you could plug in stacked kits into unstacking machines and really get your bang for your buck there. That was the whole thing in 1.12. And then when the server updated to 1.19, like those kind of items weren't even able to exist at all Minecraft wise. Like Housemaster didn't patch them, they just like really got reverted. However, you were able to pull the NBT data from the kits, the once illegal kits, and with extra tooltips, shulkers, show reverted illegals. I don't know why it's not on anymore, but it's because it's useless. In 1.19, we could still see the reverted illegals by way of the NBT data. However, ever since the 1.21 update, they have become totally obsolete. I don't think you can even... I think that the NBT data all reset, so... Ursats was here! Is Ursats here? Thank you, Blue. That's great, Johnny. It's just awesome. What kind of client is that? Hey, dear. Cecil! No, no, no. I have an account with illegals in the EHS. I haven't logged in since 2019. Would those technically be reverted? That's a great question, Daniel, and I don't know the answer to that. If I was in your position and I really wanted to play and I had the ability to, I would just log on. I'd make a new account just in case. Just in case. Because who knows? Maybe down the line when Happy Gas come out, it might be discovered that once illegal 32Ks work again or something like that. Yeah, exactly. Daniel. See, so how you been, man? You been playing 2B much? We keep on ending up like right on the highway. What if we just went this way for a bit? Let's just bite the bullet and barrel through some new chunks this direction. Ooh, or we could follow this thing. Huh? Ah!
Paul, tell John the dream you had about the Fart Clan.
Who's John? Oh yeah. I forgot to tell you guys. Throw pennies at him. Thank you. It tastes good. I had a dream. Hold that thought. Now, this is a base. Let's go inside. Signboard. We'll read it. We'll read it. Whoa. Chimkin. I forgot I had the pig head on. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this. I think it was last Tuesday. I think it was a week ago now. I even streamed that day, and I didn't even tell you guys I had a Fart Clan dream. I had a dream where we did a Fart Clan meetup at a trampoline park. It was weird. Dream started out, and I was like staying at some like it's like an Airbnb situation. I didn't even know who all I was with. Like, it's one of those dreams where I didn't really recognize anybody. I just kind of like made them up in my head. But the only Fart Clanners who were in it for sure was T Black, Blue, and Johnny John John. So it started out where I was at this like Airbnb place, and all my friends were for some reason like in the rafters, like crawling around, and I'm like, bro, you guys are gonna get us in so much trouble. What are you doing up there? And then we were like, oh, it's time to go do the meetup. And I was like, all right, time to meet our friends. Spoiler alert, never actually got to the actual trampoline park part. I think dreams are often like that, where it's like you're anticipating something the entire time, and then right before it like gets to that spot, you wake up. By the way, it's so funny to me that Johnny is a character here. Yes. So we meet up in front of the trampoline park. It's kind of like a covered area where you buy the tickets. And at this point, all of a sudden, I'm just with T Black. It's me and T Black. And we're looking for Blue and John. And in my dream, Blue had blonde hair. She kind of looked like the bubblegum chewing girl from Willy Wonka, the newer one with Johnny Depp. And Johnny just looked like an old man. He looked at like he was pushing 50. Yeah, Violet. And we're just like, sup? You guys, was that Ginger? No, you weren't even Ginger. You were just old. I was like, wow, this is what people look like in real life. Who'd have thunk? Oh yeah, for the record, I don't know what any of those people look like that were in my dream. So that's why it's really fascinating to think how my brain just came up with that. Yeah. T Black, handsome though. He looked like he was. You guys ever watch? You know, remember the book City of Ember? And you guys ever watched the movie? There was that character named Dune. I think that's what T Black looked like. Just handsome and rugged mostly. Would you rather have the ability to know exactly what's in a chest without opening it, or be able to see any player's logout spot, but only if you're in the same chunk? I like the logout spot one. Yeah. Because with chests, I can you can just go in. But if you know who's like logged there, then you can then determine like if it's a stash, for example, and you're afraid of getting caught, but you're able to see their logout spots if you're there, then you can then research that account and see what times they usually play at to then plan a heist. All right, peaceful visitor sign. Yeah, I know this is 99% get grief. Speaking of, Smack Croca was here. Spruce Valley. Just a camp to escape from. Spawn for me maybe one day. I would be back here just to see if someone grief it. If you're new and need a bed, you could stay here. Vikings Warriors. 10/5/2020. I finished the hut. Yeah, I'm not a builder. 9/5/2020. This is May. Create the portal foundation of Spruce Valley. This is so wholesome. Fart Ripper. Yo, bro. How you been, man? Okay, well, I'm not gonna look around too much with monsters afoot, but we do gotta go in there. Oh, shit. What the? Oh, I thought there were new gen blocks in there. I thought the netherrack was a crimson stem. Oh, yeah. I thought this was named, but it's 0 durability. Oh, yeah, it smells like 2020 in here. That's awesome. We'll leave our sign here, actually. This place has a nice vibe to it. We'll place it right here. Awesome. Tra House Corn Dog. Thank you for the follow. Stop. Nobody. You know what they say? Sometimes you gotta. You gotta get dirty before you can get clean. You know what I'm saying? Trap House. What happened to your Trap House Corn Dog account? They have always said that. They have always said that. Paul, I found a base belonging to the collective the other day. Wait, did you DM me about that? Did I neglect to respond? I'm so sorry. The collective. I feel like I've heard of the collective so many times, and I'm probably doing a disservice by not remembering. Does anybody have any information on the collective? No way, Respectable. You found that place too? What? Trap House Corn Dog, do you still have a stash? Or was that found? Okay, we do. We just gotta go this way. That's awesome. How many world borders have you been to? Should we check? It might be kind of loaded right here. Dude, every time I want to like leave the highway area, we end up just hitting some really chunky trails. And I know we're right on the highway, but it's curious because they're not like going straight. They're kind of windy. I got a good feeling about this one. I want to check, but I'm kind of... Well, apparently I've never been to the Pause world border. Which is such a shame now to hear that it was griefed by someone that came through in chat. I'm spacing their name. It was kind of a weird name. But... Apparently, it was a SpongeBob theme park situation. I'm sure there's a world download of it somewhere. Maybe on the archive, we can check it out. It's really no big deal, but that's just curious. That's like the one I haven't been to. And then we heard about it getting grief today. What is going on over here? How do we get in? Oh, we're at the entrance. Yeah, whoever you are, I'm sorry I forgot your name. Oh, right. Elevator. Oh, man, we're going to the deep, dark depths over there. Oh. Oh, buddy. Sup? All right, I'm looking at my other monitor to look at the stuff. Gizmoogle's right in front of my screen. Nothing named. I got some gaps. Are there any kits? Okay. This feels really awkward looking on this side. Okay. There was like more stuff though. Alright, I can look back at my main screen. That feels normal. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's gonna be nothing. I think dude just made a tower so he could be safe. This is definitely just a little outpost that bro made just before delving into the deep dark depths. I guess we should leave a sign. Wait, T-Black, do you have golf with your friends? There's our sign spot. There's no signs here. I just noticed. Maybe there's more nearby? I mean, it's quite loaded, so maybe he made a build somewhere. We are not all in a lobby waiting for me, bro. We're not doing this again. Oh yeah, bro put in some work over here. Surface chest here. Tiny kid farm, bro. Bro is living off scraps. We're gonna play for a little bit longer. I started stream earlier today though, so we could maybe do some league after. But yeah, all of you guys should get golf with your friends. It is so fun to golf with your friends. It is damn active right around here. And again, we're basically right on the highway. But I don't think this dude cares. I think he's just living. Ooh, this is some cool terrain. A bit more mining. I play with IRL homies and it's stupid fun. Yeah. Have any of you guys ever played the game called Speedrunners? Anybody remember that game? The game is infuriating? That game is goated, bro. That game is incredible. Man, I miss the homies. We all kind of grew apart. Yeah, that happens. It's like one of those really sad reels that you see online, where it's like a flashback to you playing with your homie, some Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies or something. And then it checks back and it's like, last online 12 years ago. I'm very thankful to still have some homies that I used to do that with, that I still get in shenanigans with every now and then. This base is awesome! Holy crap, this base is freaking awesome. Holy! Get me off of the main highway. Golf with friends is what I'd play if I was home. Easy. Are you talking about the game that I'm talking about? Or are you talking about your golf course that you made at Cyberfart base? What's the name of the base actually called? It's not actually called Cyberfart base for all you know-it-alls out there. It's called Xyrelion. That's right. Meow. 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 Paul, what's your cat's name? Meow. 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 I have an 18-pound cat named Cowboy, says Trap House Corn Dog. No way. I'm trying to get Moogle that big. What kind of cat is he? Oh, Moogle. Poor kitty. Yeah, he's so tortured. He's just plagued by visions. Hi, Moogle. Hey, Bubby. Let me try to, without breaking my camera. Hi, buddy. No, what are you getting up for? He will just pet himself. If I just put my hand here, he'll just pet himself. Yes, he's my totem. He's much more useful in the game. Isn't that right, Moogie? Isn't that right? Oh, his eyes are like zonked right now. They're like going opposite directions like a Minecraft sheep. Cherry planks on the ground and a site. Someone was mining. There's some craters up ahead too. What are you doing, Moogle? Thing is that like he's pretty chill right now, but as soon as I start gaming, he's just gonna get pissed. He's like, why aren't you petting me, bro? I sent you a DM, Paul. Put Cowboy up for the world to see. Oh my. That is a chunky boy. Alright, let me go full screen. Oh, that is a chunk. You should carry 9 totems because cats have 9 lives. Haha, JK. Wait, that's actually a good idea. Or I could just carry one of these guys with me. I could just carry one of these guys. It'd be like 12 lives. Look at him. Look at the chunk, bro. He sent me a whole picture, and there's another lovely cat in the picture too. If it will adjust. Anyways, it's this one right here. Very fluffy, very sweet. Did Cowboy eat the other cat? Here, we can skip this song. It's been going on for 18 minutes. Do, 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 do. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna send it this way for a bit. I feel like that's just what we need to do. Moogle is everywhere right here. Like, look, this is my finger. That's his paw. I'm afraid if I pull my camera down, it will disconnect like it usually does, but this is all Moogle right now. It's all Moogle. He's chilling though. Okay, that is another trail that we just passed. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, see if we can get lucky with any more activity. I think I'll just hit the bathroom in the meantime. Oh, but this is my favorite song. I love this song. Bro is a unit. I love that picture. Really accentuates his chunk. The little one's name is Charlotte. Charlotte is lovely. She's got a lovely coat. Okay, Mr. Woosman, I'm gonna put you in charge of chat for 1 second. I hit the bathroom. Scream if I find a base in the meantime. 1 sec. I'll fill up my water in the meantime. Oh, my water. What's up? No, don't burn the stream down. I thought Moogle was doing that. To fight the neighbor to assert dominance? What do you, dominions? No. Now's your chance to get into the closet, Moogle. He hasn't done that in a bit. Yikes, nothing. Well, I guess this might be something. Let's go down there. Help! You got grander. It's a nice word. Okay, I gotta pop my head through this portal first. I'm just so curious. Is it a hidden portal? Not really. What's up, Sanka? How you feeling today? So I was watching some reels just now when I was on the porcelain throne, and I kind of love and kind of hate when I get reels about the service industry. Because they're relatable. But it's also like, bro, I don't even want to think about work. What are you talking about? Okay, let's go back. And the one I just watched was about nice baiting your customers, which I do all the time. My favorite, which is very classic, and I do a bunch of things, but my favorite is when there's a table that very clearly is super impatient and they're giving you really big eyeballs, like they're just all staring you down, even if they haven't been there for very long. And I always pull up to the table and I'm like, thank you so much for your patience, guys. Oh boy, they are not being patient. Move it, Buster. Have you ever had them start clapping when you finally bring the food out? Oh, yeah. Especially when it's like a big table. I'm good, though. Like, when I enter the flow state, I can be quite a silver tongue. Cool thing, actually, there were a couple, like a younger couple around my age that came in, and they were genuinely just really, I could feel they're just super chill people. The dude that I was serving kind of looked like a younger version of Puya. Anyways, that's besides the point. He had a Charmander cap on, and I complimented his hat. And then I went back into the kitchen to like do some other jobby stuff. And then I checked my phone, and I saw that, because there's 2 gyms at my work. There's 2 Pokemon Go gyms at my work. And it's kind of nice like weekly I can go and take them down and put some Pokemon up, and it's a nice passive income for coins in that game. Because for those who don't know, with Pokemon Go, there's gyms, and if you're the gym leader, if you're one of the people that are like taking over the gym, then you get coins passively for however long your Pokemon is in there at a max of 50. Anyways, finally the gym got taken down. I was like, oh yes, I can cash in those coins. And so when I came back to their table, I asked if they played Pokemon Go, and they're like, yeah. And one of them had just taken out that gym. I was like, thank you for doing that. And then I added them as friends on Pokemon Go. It was very wholesome. Okay, let's just hop through a few portals. The fuck? Someone just went to a bastion, and if you remember my trail, you know why that's weird. I don't think I know your trail. Unless it's something you've been keeping me updated on, that you've been on for a while. Someone went to a bastion on the trail you're hunting? Tips on not being an NN? You just chase clout by any means necessary. Interesting. There's a couple ways to go about it. I mean, you can go by way of like people like Cody Smile or Lied or, you know, Maxi Taxi to a degree, and kind of just plaster your name everywhere. Either build it out of obsidian around spawn and a bunch of the most notable locations like the Valley of Wheat and other like highway pit stops. Oh hey Moogle, what's up? I didn't see you there. Little Papu. It helps if you're like running a client that has extra sign. That way you can just like place your sign. It has your name on it. But I don't know. That's not. In addition to that though, like you don't have to go fully like just brain rot mode and put your name everywhere. You can also just like join a group. For example, if you're a really good builder, you can join some building groups and be like an avid builder and impress people with that. I'd say to like go, I guess, beyond no name status by being a builder is kind of difficult. There's a lot of good builders on the server. And that's fine, but if it's like your number one goal to like go beyond NN, but also retain good rapport on the server, you could also like join a highway group and do a whole lot of highway work. Set up some accounts and pave a bunch of ring roads, and then you'll forever be known as like a big boy in the highway scene. And then the last thing, I guess you can become a really good base hunter. That takes a lot of time investment too. Or you could be like evil griefer. You know, We've seen people like Dima. Dima is a really big name in the scene, and the way that he like grew and I guess popularity on the server was by being like Autismo style griefing, just like by all means necessary, just grief everything. And so some griefing groups took them under their wing. You could also be annoying in chat. You know, Hackle is definitely not a no name anymore, and all he does is talk in chat, and he's not even annoying really. He just has good conversation with people. Let's see what else is there. I think I'm following this trail backwards, not gonna lie. Create a cord exploit, instant clout. That's okay, Pasto. I can start doing ASMR if you want. What has the most bases? Pause X? It's a good question. I think that in regards to what the NOCOM data that Fit reviewed in a video a long time ago, Pause X was deemed the most active highway. I don't know. Perhaps ever since that came out, maybe a lot of people scour other highways. T-Blex's Neg Pause on top. That is a really popular highway. People kind of like the obscurity. Cody Smile 11, counting until I can't anymore, confirmed. That's awesome. But yeah, so people like Neg Pause because there's like almost a level of obscurity that comes about it where they think to themselves like, okay, so Pause X is going to be the most traveled highway, and so we want to go Neg X, but we don't want to go Neg Neg. We don't want to keep the cores the same. We want it to be like on different axes. So that means we're going to go Neg Pause. I think that subconsciously a lot of people have that kind of train of thought. I've loaded all of Neg Pause, full quad. Whole quad, 2v2t. What is battle right? I think the 663 is the main highway nowadays. Ooh, let's push my camera a little bit. Ooh, a rotted village. I love those things. It's great. It's a dead MOBA from like 2017. Now we're playing League. Ooh. Da, 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 da. I think after we adventure this trail, we might want to go farther out. Ooh, this is a good bit of activity. Is this connected to anything that we've already found? Oh, it's not. Oh, Moogle. How many years till 2B dies? Mods, get them. Okay, let's go southwest then. Time moves slower on 2B, I swear. What do you mean by that? Wasn't there a video about that? By like Fast Vincent or Sal? Or maybe it was Fit. I think that was more of an actual thing on 2B based on the ticks per second. Back in 1.12 would make it so time like actually moved slower than usual Minecraft. Stop, T-Black. You don't want to say this right before I pull up. When I think of the past year and real life events versus 2B events, it feels way different. That is a curious statement. It was really weird how when Yoki came in yesterday and resubbed, he said that when I first started streaming, he was a freshman in high school. And now he's a freshman in college. That's weird. What do I do for a living? Look at me. I make weird noises on stream. But I've been serving at a restaurant for a couple years now. As financial supplements so I can keep streaming. But I'll be moving out of that scene here sooner than later. So I can feel some fulfillment. Career-wise. But I'm very thankful I'm able to do this and that you guys support me. I want to find one more thing before we switch over. Portal spot. What are the odds? A fart base is so sick. Dude, the video game music stuff always gets me a little sleepy too early. That's fine. Running for Fart Base 5, Mayor? Kind of over it now. Are there any applications for like Fart Base 5 Insider? How is this husk named Weed Benson's #1 fan wielding Weed Benson merchandise? An unenchanted diamond sword. Oh, it's because it's him. It's DMT. That's the guy that made the Weed Benson map art. That's like his trademark thing. Farbase. Fartland. Hey, me and T Black are on the same wavelength tonight. Gotta be going somewhere. See, what day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, no D&D tonight. I'm not gonna have D&D next week either. What a shame. Well, I didn't stop at the Mushroom Island. Oh, I think this will just go that way. I think we've kind of already... We could do a mini game. I could throw on Trail Follower with the fireworks going, and we could play a couple mini games if you guys are down. I might take a swig of some caffeine. Hunt on Donut SMP. Have you come through before and said that? I know someone's came through on that same energy before. Sexy Speed King 23. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You play 2B? Lennox, welcome on in, bro. Sorry, I'm not the best communicator. But bro, I don't even have Jeff mod. So, anyways, I hope you've been well, man. I appreciate you coming through. Okay, what if should I just throw on Trail Follower for a sec and then play some mini games? You guys feeling that? Why don't I use Jeff's mod? I don't know. I mean, like, until now, everything that I'd ever want from Jeff's mod is also on Stardust. But it probably wouldn't hurt just to have both. I'm only slightly scared of Jeff's mod. T-Black, you're not playing any of those things right now. Let me see. Open up here. You're not even in the FarClan VC or anything. Okay. Fine. Let me go just take a swig of some Mio, which is my caffeine drug of choice. It started as public too? It is, yeah, Charlie. But I have like a, I guess you'd call it a beta version, because Oxtaz is kind enough to let me like test things for him. So I have a good handful of things on there that aren't in the public version, but the public version still has a plethora of quality of life improvements. I'm not ratting my body. No, we're not playing that. Ay, caramba. Alright, I'm locked in. Can't wait to get back on 2B. Miss the shit out of it. We miss you too, Catamons. When you do come back to 2B, what are you gonna get up to? Isn't hunting on Donut SMP just digging tunnels randomly? Yeah. Well, not randomly. I guess there are strats. I don't know them. There's like little tools that they give you to help do it. I don't know. Like, what's the frequency of finding a base on there? Who are you? Is this just a guy spiraling? It's a pretty stark turn. Let's go closer inward towards the corner, see if you see another one. It's also going straight. Doesn't look like spiraling. Oh, it does look like spiraling. Okay, we can forget that then. Someone else suggested you should hunt on there? Yeah. Surely everyone on Donut is just cheating anyway, says Spoop. I am not gonna endorse it, Brooks World. Good to see you, man. Isn't there like a TP tech on Donut? So can't people just like... I know there's not like chunk trails like there are on 2B. But... Why did you read my voice in the soy boy? Why did you read my message in the soy boy voice? I just personify each of you guys. You just do r/RTP and dig straight down over and over. Wait, for real? Is that a strat? How long would it take you to find a base doing that? Why would someone just go in a spiral? Nicholas, it's like a strat. I bet I could find some. Oh yeah, I was just doing it over here a little bit. And I did this like, this isn't a huge spiral, but I did this while AFK. Maybe I was going to bed for the night and I ended up disconnecting. And then I ended up catching this trail. And that trail is actually what led us to both this base and the Creme 10 base, which is underground here. So it's a base hunting strat. $250K by $250K. Is that how big the server is? Look at my little ears. They're so happy. What distance do you use for spiraling? Like how far away are your spiral lines? Nobody's asked me that until today, and you're the second person to ask me that. But so like when I was doing this spiral, it was probably like, I probably picked like 30. Yeah. But sometimes, is this taking us closer to spawn? We should find more of my spirals. Sometimes I do them really close, like I did here. And this is 12. 12 is usually the smallest that I pick to make it so it's completely square. But other times the farthest I've ever done is like 75, which is a very, very slim chance that you end up just perfectly passing through a portal skip. This one's kind of fun. You see how it looks different as I get closer and closer to spawn, and all the red is 1.12 activity. Anyways. One of my friends figured out how to make a God mode block on 2v2T. It never breaks. Is that like a 32 block or whatever it's called? I know that was a thing in 1.12. He keeps yelling at me because my rockets are depleted. Catamounts Creek says, I tend to be fairly vanilla, relatively good with farms and building. I'm OCD, so I'll just do the same thing over and over again if I don't make a point not to. Damn. I'm afraid that whoever's making this trail might just be hunting. Tell you what, let's throw a pitch 40. Trail follower. Auto disconnect. Hasn't been on this whole time. Y level. So we're just going to be AFK doing this for a sec. I'll throw up some mini games in the meantime. If we don't pull up by like the 3-hour mark, I'll probably just end. But we are kind of making some distance away from the area that we were hunting in the recent streams, you know, during this series. And that's okay to get a little bit farther out. Do you think there are still insane dupe stashes on 2v2T? Oh, 100%. Yeah. Are you talking about like genuine dupe stashes, like old 1.12 dupe stashes that have been undiscovered, like chunk dupe stashes? Yeah. Probably not a whole lot though. All right, we'll kick it off with something simple to warm up our brains. Where'd my camera go? Hi. Songless? It's just really quiet. Oh, what's Songless the game? Poink. Going. Okay, okay. What the hell is Chino? That's not alright. That's not even a word. O-I-N. Oinky. O. Dev Chino. Welcome back, no. Rutland! I appreciate you saying that, man. Onion. Onion. Rings. Oh. Opine. That's a word? Easy. Yep. Yep. Okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Words that are actually two words put together. Parasite, commonplace, sunspot, needlepoint. Go. Ending in synonyms for location. Place, point, site, spot. I don't know. There's something with the clown Joker laugh. And I guess swank. These are tricky. I don't think this is actually it. But we're one away. We're one away. I don't even know password. I kind of just did it as a joke. Fruits? I don't know what Roma is. Grape? Oh. Cherry. With seeds. Kinds of tomatoes. Oh, wow. Okay, remember, we were one off with this. Riot. Like, ah, ha, ha, ha. What a riot. Thank you, Willowdom. Stone. Ah. Joker, clown, riot, laugh. Aha! Thank you, Silent Howdy. Best. I knew it was gonna be actors. I knew it was gonna be actors or actresses. Emma Stone, Halle Berry, Jennifer Swank, Madison Poe. Duh. All right, time for the real one. Time for the real game. Our favorite. What the hell, Berry? Sorry, I gotta pause on this site. Refresh. Okay. Ooh. Spatula. Boom. Bake. Cookie. Cake. Frosting. Sweet. Savory. Salty. Fry. Grill. Fridge. Stove. Oven. Microwave. Microwave. Chips. Vegetable. Fruit. Broccoli. Spinach. Celery. What's more roughage? Potato. Saute. Onion. Yam. Root. Ginger. Really? Really? What is rutabaga? Squash. Pumpkin. Dinner. Cabbage. Asparagus. I'm putting my money on asparagus. Let's go. We already tried potato. Melon. Spud. Did we not just do lettuce earlier? How does this game work? This is Contexto, so it's like there's a chosen word, and it basically uses AI to come up with like you type in a word and then it gives you a number based on how close it is context-wise. And so since we've guessed a bunch of food stuff and then we've kind of narrowed it down to vegetables, we are really close. Oh, please don't be peas. It's not carrot though. Lentil. What? Oh wait. You got it. It didn't like shoot me up to the top. Lentil is crazy. Lentil is crazy. I'm not hearing my game go on anymore. Really? I don't think it was going for most of those mini games. I think that we had been falling for a minute. What happened? Oh. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn off Y level. Turn this back on. Did we pass anything good though? No, we ended up turning. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. The custom panorama feature from Stardust. Is that like the title screen? I swear, sometimes my ad blocker thing will just mute people that... Nah, it's fine. Bye, Sanka. Thanks for hanging, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love that thing, too. I haven't set a new one up. Want to know the difference between a lentil and a chickpea? I never had a lentil on my chest. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever password. I forgot. Put that in there, put these in here, put these in here, go. Okay, someone was here long enough for the sheep to eat. Ooh, someone decimated a forest nearby. Where'd you put all the wood, bud? Ooh. Ooh. Shulkers! I see a sign that says Shulkers. Go, 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 go. Let me down. What is this? Let me down. It's a trick. Let me down. Trick. Let me down. Aha. Nope. Ooh. Valuables. Bingo. Where are the shulkers? Shulkers. Shulkers. Probably the first one. Boom. Zero durability bow. Nothing else is renamed. Bollocks! Got lots of pink pud. Top off my signs. Oh well. It goes low. All the way down almost to bedrock. We have to inspect these. Turn the ESP back on, see if there's anything hidden. Nothing particularly secret. There's a dungeon down here. Oh, we have to go. We have to investigate that. This is a perfect storage setup. No, challenge is not over. This was not a stash. We'll probably end up logging here for the night, though. Let me in. Unless he has some really good kits down here, then it might count. Yo. Let me back up. Hello. Okay. Home sweet home. Oh, here's a church. Oh, there's another sign here. Maybe someone already found it and stole something. What's up? Nice base, Bruh Jordan. January 23rd, 2025. Nice fortress, sketchy Hades. No date on that one. But a very cute sign. I don't know either of those fellas. I like the church, though. This is nice. Steal the diamond block. Oh, yeah, off stream, I'm definitely just going to mine up this whole thing. Bring it all to Fart Clan. What the hell? There's a lot of mining straight down, though. Don't make me go down here, though. I have to. Where is it? Where's the one that goes really deep into the... There's a horse! This church is hiding secrets. I don't like it. Help! 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 I'm in. Why are the... Why aren't the minecarts showing up on my ESP? Minecarts. I swear we saw some. Oh, okay. We have to go straight, take a right, and then just mine straight. Thank you, Hybridius. I felt very brave just now. Come on, stacked minecart stash. Die! I'm putting a curse on this base. How'd I get down? Hello, world. Oh, did I drop the... Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Perfect. Is this horse tamed? It's not. I think he likes it down there. Okay, what about this? Just give me one single shulker. Depressed. Oh, we'd even check in the village chest. Ah. No duped item run to Elytra? Would that involve, like... What would the prerequisites, what would the rules be there? Because I'm sure anybody could just, like, pull up on us and just throw us an Elytra. If we did the begging strat. But... Like, would I have to go into the end? Yeah, there's modules to be able to like see what gear different mobs have equipped or are holding. That would be so strenuous. That'd be kind of fun. I think we could do that. Have to get a vanilla Elytra from an end city. I can't imagine it's that hard. Stealing the idea, GG. You just said I should do it. Oh wait, no, you're gonna do it first. Guys, we have to find a stash. We can't let Nuno do it first, man. We can both do it, it's fine. We're on the same team. How about spawn to your main stash challenge where you travel the whole way on stream? Impossible. It's impossible to get to my stash. It's pretty great, huh, surfing? I'll probably spiral a bit in this location off stream. But next stream, we are going to deliberately travel farther westbound. The wild, wild west is where we're heading. We're not too far off from some chords that I believe after we breach, we'll be in good shape. Not AJM? I do not know who that is. His name's not Dev Sean, bro. I'd believe you had a stash with them if you actually knew how to say his name right. Paul's stash is the friends he made along the way. Yeah, I've always said that. QSMK. Love you too, bro. Oh, that's you in chat. Dev Cheeto. Do you think the glitched gateway will be a thing forever, or do you think that it'll get deleted? I think it'll be a thing forever. Alright, cows. Damn. No name by the owner. Just a couple of visitors. I'll just put a little sign on the wall over here. All right. I thought this was gonna be a short stream. Nah, this is gonna be a regular one. Let's see, it's 10. I'm about 50-50. I'm about 50-50 on kicking off stream again here in a few minutes for some League of Legends gameplay, which would be my first time ever doing it on stream. I'm nervous, and I need your guys' moral support if I decide to do it. T-Black, you're not even online. I already know he's gonna say something about us playing something else together. If Willerdom is the only one there and he's just lurking, that's cool. But yeah, I'm not abandoning the 2B thing. I'm not even necessarily trying to put myself out there as any sort of League content creator, but I have been kind of practicing a little bit lately, and I think that doing it live might be kind of good for me in like kind of explaining what I'm doing it as I'm doing it type deal. It might be fun. It might be cool. You know, nobody's there, T-Black. No one's playing Fart with your friends. How did you get that so fast, Spacebar? Yes, that is my old description on my stream. I never played League. I never played League. But yeah, it might be kind of fun. It might be kind of cool. Okay. Good vibes today. I appreciate all the conversations and all the support. And it really, really just means a lot that I'm able to do this. And that you guys continue to support me. Share your time with me. It really means more than you know. And, yeah. I hope I can bring some light to your lives, too. Road to Iron? Yeah, the title's gonna be, like, Escape from Bronze. Escape from Bronze. Escape from Wood. Plastic 2. Alright, should I rate anybody? Anybody that can be rated? I just typed in 2B2T shop. Damn, I guess No quit streaming. Finally. Who's Cosmic Fox? Is it worth the raid? Who's Fabo? Nano about to go live? Is that true? Oh, dude. This Cosmic Fox guy's got a dupe stash. He's at. Okay. I'm done reading any messages. Well, I don't know who this guy is, but let's show him some love. Oh. You're welcome, T-Black. Alright, I kind of already did my whole outro, but this guy says he's on 2B in the title. He's got a dupe stash in front of him. So let's go inquire about what he's up to. Hopefully he's chill. He seems chill. Maybe we can get a Fart Clan shout out from him. Let's, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna say, yo, bro. You guys can do whatever you want. All right, I'm sending it through. I'm back again tomorrow. Love y'all. Catch you on the flip. Peace.